Oh, it's okay looking. Gear oil. Oh, there we go. Well, there's oil in it, so that's good. That means everything's not thrashed. That could have been bad because I'd have to replace everything, all the spider gears and stuff. But looks like we're doing all right. Hey guys, so it's a new weekend and well, we got the hubs off and everything's pretty much taken apart on both ends here. You probably just barely see me as I have this really weird angle, but both hubs are off. Rotors, brakes, all that, calipers. The axles are ready to come out, but now we're going to tackle opening the differential here. I got a little extra light so you guys can see a little bit, but right now the fill plug is actually pretty caked up with grime, so I'm trying to clear some of that out so that I can get my ratchet in here to open it up before I actually take it apart, but we may end up just actually taking this out ourselves after we get it opened because it might just be easier that way. We'll see. Alright guys, sorry if you hear the AC running in the background, but I got the fill bolt loose. Let's see if we can take it off and see if anything comes out, and hopefully a little bit comes out because it's been leaking out the sides of the axle, and hopefully it's not bone dry. It's also been leaking out of this bottom piece and the pinion seal in the back. So this whole front axle I'm going to tear apart and redo everything because well, obvious reasons. Let's pull it out. Oh, there's a lot of metal on this. See all that silver? That's all metal. It's magnetized, so that's all metal. Oh, this could be bad, guys. Let's get this cover off and see. Oh man, I hope this front axle isn't toast. I don't have to replace that because that won't be the greatest fun. But we'll do what we gotta do. If we gotta replace it, we gotta replace it. Let's open it up. The gear oil looks green. Oh yeah, it's pretty worn. I mean, it's not bad. It should be okay, but man, that's worn. There's metal sludge everywhere. Alright guys, ready for this? Hopefully we'll be able to see it together really well. But, yeah, maybe not the best, but see how it's green? With all the metal in there? The like ripples of metal, and I don't know why it'd be green unless there's like that's new to me, but I mean there's just probably hard to see with the camera and the light, but there's just metal sludge everywhere. Just like that, guys, just like that. Oh man, those axle tubes are nasty. Can you say hi, bud?
Hi, bud.
Okay, well, close enough. That works. Alright, guys, so I bought this tool so that we could put the inner axle seals in finally. It's about $50 on Amazon. Basically, it's got this nut with a thrust bearing, and you screw this in, and it pushes the new seal in. Okay guys, so it's gonna be hard to see, But this pedestal sits on the like metal flange area right here. You can kind of see if I can maybe get close. The lighting's gonna be horrible, sorry. But it sits right there. You tighten this bolt down, it pushes that way, and it pushes on the seal, which I have inserted there. Now everything's all greased up. So we're gonna start turning it, and we're gonna see how this goes. All right. Now I had to go get a bigger crescent wrench because I didn't have one big enough for this bolt and this nut. So hopefully this will all work out. All right, let's unscrew this. And pull this back. Don't want to damage the seal, so on this differential, there's a J here, and it's upside down. There's a J on the bearing cap right here, and it's upside down. And it's down here versus up here, so make sure they line up, and they should match perfectly. Same on this side, it's got a sideways J, and the sideways J is right next to it. You want to make sure they line up perfect. Not perfect, but they need to be the same orientation. So I got a J here, I got a J here, got a J here, got a J here, and they're facing the same direction, everything. And now we're going to torque these down to, I believe it's 60 foot-pounds. So we're going to install the axle shafts back into the Jeep now that we've got the seals done and everything seems pretty good to go. Yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to put some grease on the splines and we'll get those in. So here's our longer one, as you can see. I'll sit down here with it. I did put some new U-joints in it, so hopefully that'll help with anything else. I don't know. That was a pain. That definitely was a giant pain. So let's see. Let's get a little bit of grease on the finger here. I'll go ahead and just get her filled up. And now the trick is to not let it touch the sides, which I can already tell I am. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm gonna hold that up. Too much weight in the front. There we go, guys. There it is. You can see the tip sticking right through. Sweet. That worked out well for the most part. It was a little heavy, and I'm sure I picked up some debris and nasty, but gear oil mixed with a heavy dose of grease will help everything. So let's do the passenger side. Oh, that feels crusty. Oh well. All right. In we go. Now this one's nice and short, so it shouldn't be too bad to install. Oh wow, that went right in. That was even easier than the other side. Cool. We're in. Just like that. So because these were so rusted on from before, we're going to put some of this on. All that. Make sure it comes off again. We're going to try to avoid putting it on any screws because we want those to torque correctly. But we're going to coat everything that's scrubbed to get rust off of. Hopefully without touching the axle too much. But I'll probably rub this in with my fingers once we get a decent amount laid on. It doesn't take a lot, so we shouldn't need to like smother anything. But this will help if I ever need to take it off. We don't have to. Now the inside here I'm going to coat pretty good because we don't want to deal with this again, hammering this off. I didn't show you guys in that video because that was such a pain. I just didn't have time to do it while hammering everything off. So let's get under here, make sure we got up in here. Okay, and then we'll put some of the excess on the outside since I went kind of light there. Like so. There we go. Take this nasty towel, wipe it off. Grease on these splines. Not going to do a ton, but just enough. Help them slide and whatever else. Not sure if you're even supposed to put grease on these, but whatever. I don't think it's going to hurt anything at this point. And this shield goes on like this, and then we got to put the new wheel bearing on. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, that's brand new. Already packed with grease. That feels good. Wow. All right. So we'll get this on, and this is going to be a juggling act because this isn't exactly light. Okay. So on like that. We'll get it all situated. Okay. He's on. We'll get this slid in like so. And then we'll adjust this. We'll twist this to line up. Alright. Maybe I'll stay there long enough for me to get this in. All right. Hope you can see this, guys. I'm not like dinging the camera on a bunch of stuff. Snug.